Are we live yet? Okay, welcome everybody to today's stream. For today's stream, pag-uusapan natin yung mga bagay-bigay that we Filipinos ruined dahil sa diskarte. Now, I know that based on the title, it looks like I am excluding myself, but believe me, guilty rin ako sa mga ilan sa mga pag-uusapan natin ngayon. I had to make the title a little clickbaity para lang din pumasok yung mga ibang Pilipinong nanonood dyan at para mapag-usapan natin yung mga problema na tayo rin naman ang gumawa. So from now until 10-minute mark, I'll be preparing. So if you're here to support the channel, please watch everything, even the prep period. But if you're here just for the content, you can skip to the 10-minute mark. And while you're here already, hit the like button and subscribe too if you haven't yet. Uso pa ba yung tapping on the notification bell? Kung oo, please tap on it so that every time we go live, I can see you. Okay? Alright, let's prep and I'll see you at the 10-minute mark. Alright, Caleb. Oo nga, Paolo! Actually, na-mention kita last night. Sabi ko, saan kaya si Paolo? I'm happy to see you here, Paolo. Jax, what's up? I think Jax may enjoy main topic na to. So I'm happy to see you, Paolo. Caleb, of course. How do we do this? K-C-A... What's L? Ano ang L sa L? E... B? I don't know. Caleb, okay. In short, sige, share lang natin tong stream na to. I think we've shared it already to the Discord. G. Let's share it also in Messenger. Last night stream, okay naman, Ron. Pinag-usapan lang natin yung conclusion o kung saan nagwawakas ang Vong Navarro, Denise Cornejo issue. Share lang din natin to sa Instagram. Paring Ray. Uploaded lang on YouTube. Let's go live on TikTok. May audio ka na ba, Caleb? Meron na, let's go. Okay, yeah. Actually, Ron, I was just able to get my US visa less than a month ago. So 10 years. Happy for myself there. Tap on the back. 4 more minutes till we start our content for today. Let's just chill. How's everybody doing? Ako naman, I'm happy. I was able to work out today. Day 3 of dieting as well. So it's still easy. I'm still not hungry. I'm still not craving for food. But I'm still on the lookout as well for the cheese dunk. So if you don't know, McDo has this cheese dunk ongoing, and I can't seem to get my hands on it. Parati siya out of stock sa mga McDonald's sa amin. Ito siya, yung cheese dunk. Basically, this is it. There's not a lot to say about it other than, well, it's exactly what it is, a cheese dunk. You have your burger, and then just a lot of cheese sauce where you can dip your burger in and enjoy the cheese. So wala akong so far can't find it anywhere. I know what you're thinking, nagda-diet tayo, or why are we indulging ourselves in this? Well, as long as kasya naman siya sa budget natin na calories per day, it should fit properly, and we should still be able to go with our diet without really risking getting fat or sabotaging our own diet. But yeah, out of stock everywhere. I think it was in stock just for a day yesterday. Over the weekend, naubos din siya. And then may mga dumating daw na stock yesterday. Unfortunately, didn't go to McDonald's then. Today when I went, out of stock na naman. Never ko na-try yun, Ron. I heard it was pretty popular. Yeah, out of stock din, diba, Caleb? But who's tried it? Yeah, Paolo. Hindi lang sa pagbasa may connect sa showbiz pag-chismis yung topic. And that's fine. I think it's a good start. I have been mentioning over at the Kumu streams na one way to introduce ourselves on YouTube Live is to talk about topics na malaki ang appeal or may marami ang relatable, marami ang nakaka-relate. But we don't want to go away, we don't want to go that direction too much na ang pag-uusapan na lang natin ganong klaseng content. I don't want to say chismis content, or I don't want to say showbiz content, but in particular, intriguing content about celebrities na mahirap, hindi parating madaling kumuha ng lesson from. So, yun yung iwasan natin from time to time, but we will still talk about it, especially when it gets really interesting and kung may mapupulot tayong pwedeng matutunan. Yeah, that too. So yeah, again, it's striking a balance between topics with a lot of appeal and personal brand. And in that way, pwede tayong magpakilala sa mas maraming tao. And then hopefully, of the people, of the thousands who enjoy the Liza content, may mga iba na pag nakita nila ulit tayo, isipin nila, yan yung pro Liza. Mapanood nga ulit. Hopefully, ganun. I don't know. But let's see. Few more seconds. Carnivore diet? I have no judgment on people who are on a strict carnivore diet. Except that sana makuha din nila yung vitamins and minerals na nakukuha din sa gulay. Kasi ang risk kung puro carnivore diet ka, deficient ka sa ibang vitamins and minerals, which you can supplement. Fiber too is good. Many studies point to the benefits of fiber. But no judgment for carnivore diets. It's the exact opposite of veganism, diba? Anyway, yeah, let's do this. So welcome everybody to today's stream. Pag-uusapan natin today the things we Filipinos ruined dahil sa diskarte. Now, I'm gonna repeat myself here just like I said in the intro of this live stream. Now, based on the title, I know it looks like I'm excluding myself, but I'm not. In fact, I'm terribly guilty for some of the things we are about to talk about pagdating sa Pinoy diskarte. I just had to make the title a little clickbaity para lang din ma-draw natin yung mga Pinoy na maging na para ma-draw natin yung mga Pinoy na parang it makes sense in my head. Now I can't say it. So that we draw more viewers to watch this and we can all learn together from the mistakes na tayo lang din naman ang nagsimula. So yan, hopefully I explained that a bit better over there. So I'll start. Okay, I'll start. Maybe you have examples too. Actually, that's the entire idea. You let me know also sa comments kung ano yung mga Pinoy diskarte that ruined many good things for us. So I'll start with free parking. Now, free parking is good when it's there. Most of the time it isn't, but sometimes it isn't because we tend to abuse it. How many times maybe I'm a little guilty, okay? How many times ka gumamit ng free parking only for you to not even walk into that establishment, may iba kang pupuntahan, and then worse, buong araw ka pang nawala. So, that is one example of diskarte that ruined good things. I'll give you another example. I have a couple that I thought about. Very related, handicap parking. Now, not that umonte ang handicap parking or naapektuhan yung dami ng handicap parking sa mga malls or establishments, but a lot of people seem to have PWD IDs or fake PWD. They're yung PWD situation nila. Magpa-park sila sa PWD parking. Ang nangyayari, nadedehado naman or ang kapalit nito, yung mga talagang PWD or senior, walang maparkingan dahil kinuha natin. So, those are two examples. I have a bit more, but I want to hear about you. I want to hear about ano yung mga discarding Pinoy that you feel ruined good things for us. Also, if you're watching this as an archive video, comment still para makita natin yan and ma-replyan din natin. Horror stories? What do you mean by this, Ron? Like a recent trip? Before I go into one more example, I want to show you what actually, Paolo, super classic niyan. Only rice, basta lahat ng libre na inaabuso. Ginagawa pa nga challenge pa minsan, di ba? Not that, okay, here's the thing. Not that it's written in the rules na bawal gawin yun, di ba? Pag may only rice, bala ka, only rice eh. Pero there is a fine line between enjoying the only rice at abusuhin yung only rice. Minsan ginagawa pa kang challenge, di ba? Is that entirely bad? I don't think so. But again, may line, 'di ba? Fine line that you shouldn't cross, and you shouldn't cross para lang sa diskarte. Agree daw with PWD parkings. Tapos super batak na youngster yung bababa ng car. Ozempic seems to be a drug. Let's Google that right now. Ozempic, anti-diabetic medication used for the treatment of type 2 diabetes and anti-obesity medication. So, sabi dito ni Paring Ray, hinohoard na mga gusto pumayat again, di ba? At the expense of other people. Now, this entire thing was inspired by a Reddit thread. As usual, wala naman tayong original content eh. Diba? Lahat kinukuha natin from Reddit. But, it makes us happy and it makes everybody happy, and we learn a thing or two. So that's a good thing. Things that were ruined by Filipino diskarte. Naalala ko dati, may unlimited refill ng drink sa Burger King nung bago pa siya. Nasa labas lang yung machine, anyone can get theirs. Supposedly, baka naman allegedly, it was taken away kasi maraming nagre-refill pagkatapos itatapon din agad kapag ayaw tapos kukuha ulit. So BK canceled it. Well, before we ask you kung ano yung nakaka-bad trip na kwento nyo, kung nakabutan nyo yung time na only ang drink sa Burger King, you're old. Because when I remember this, bata lang ako, may Burger King dati sa Katipunan, and pinupuntahan namin yon ng mga kaibigan ko after school. And naalala ko nga na only yung burgers, only nga yung burgers, pero only yung drinks nila. Yep, at once upon a time, it was indeed only refill. Nice, Pinoy Adventurista. Actually, yan yung isa ko pang sasabihin eh. Fake IDs. I think ang lala nung fake ID culture. Because diskarte na naman, 'di ba? May ano ba? Paano 'yan? Yung bumili ka ng favorite ko 'to eh. Bibili ka ng airplane ticket ng ibang tao pero iba yung pangalan. So ano yung gagawin mo? Punta kang recto para magpagawa ng fake ID to match the names. Because they do look for your ID when you go into the airport so that they could match it with your airplane ticket. So medyo bad trip, 'di ba? Kasi ang dami ring naaapekto sa diskarte na 'yon. That's just one example, but if you really think about it, businesses, can you imagine the amount of risk businesses take with underage drinking? Dahil ang daming pumapasok doon na may fake ID, say claiming na off age na sila uminom, and then kapag nagkahulihan, talo doon yung business. Not to mention yung sinabi ni Pinoy Adventurista, discounts. Nagpapagawa ng fake PWD ID, diskarte, para maka 20% discount. I mean, tempting as it is. 20% is big, lalo na nagmamahalan ngayon mga bilihin. This is not a good thing because one thing you take away here are opportunities for those who are actually who actually have PWD statuses. 'Di ba? Imagine mo, nakalinya ka, inunahan mo yung PWD sa likod mo, pero may PWD ka rin, and maybe you just got the last PWD promo. I know it's kind of niche and very specific, but it can happen, especially for services. Over the phone services or health services even, na you claim your PWD and you push the actual PWDs at the back of the line, and you basically overtook everybody. So, legit, Pinoy Adventurista, sobrang hassle nga niyan. Mas nalalagay sa alanganin yung mga inuunahan natin in line. May sinabi rin si Paolo, shades sa you're old. Sorry na. Actually, sinasama ko naman yung sarili ko, Paul Will, kasi sinabi ko naman na once upon a time, na-enjoy ko rin yun, yung only drinks sa Burger King. Someone offered to make me a fake PWD ID like theirs kasi they got DC doon sa resto na kinainan namin. Take note, may beer pa. Yeah, sad nga. Ibang batak na PWD. Pwede. I mean, we're definitely not looking down on people who actually are PWDs. Hindi natin sinasabi na porkit mukhang batak or porkit mukhang ganito physically, wala nang problema internally. It could be many things, diba? PWD could also be heart problems. You can't really say or you can't really tell a person has a heart problem at the onset all the time. So yeah, basta wag lang talaga, just like what you said, Paolo, yung mga naaambuso para makalibre. Ah, diskarte, no? Actually, yun yung isa ko pang gustong sabihin. Sabi ni Paulo, yung mga sumabit sa state visit ng Pangulo, wala namang business being there. Imagine the perks and the privileges. Very related to what I wanted to say next, which is yung Padrino system. Not sure, you probably know the Padrino system, pero baka hindi nyo alam na yung tawag doon, Padrino system. Pero eto siya, I Wikipedia'd it for you. Patronage in Filipino culture and politics is the value system where one gains favor, promotion, or political appointment through nepotism or friendship as opposed to one's merit. So basically, I know a guy. You got in trouble? I know a guy. Kailangan mo mag-apply ng visa? I know a guy. Yung mga ganun. Or, nahuli ka? May ticket? May kilala ako. Color coding ka? Nahuli ka rin? May kilala ako dyan. It's horrible because this is another system that's very, very ingrained sa culture natin. And I'm guilty. I'm guilty of it. Sometimes. Kaya kailangan natin pag-usapan to, di ba? This is crazy because apparently when you Google Padrino system, Filipino culture talaga, and then there's an entire article about it. Apparently it's everywhere. It's in the executive branch, the legislative branch, the military, and in society. Medyo malala. But now let's go to the examples that other people on Reddit have to share. This one is the inspiration for the title of this live stream. Yung likelihood daw natin of getting a visa has now decreased significantly because many first world countries treat Philippine passport holders with suspicion. Sabi niya, F you daw, mga nagti-TNT, mahuli at ma-deport sana kayo. Of course, TNT is a symptom of a much larger problem, but TNT too contributes to what has happened with our visa application. Sabi dito, currently in Hong Kong right now, oddly enough, when we went through immigration and handed out our passport, they didn't say a word, gave us a whole 14 days. We were on our way after 1 minute. I find this odd. That's two people we were both with that both went before us, and this is their first time traveling abroad, and Hong Kong is a place some Pinoys will overstay in. It's either they don't care or the immigration officer we went through is nice. Oh, good for you. I don't get why may nagde-defend sa nag-TNT. Bottom line is that it is illegal. I agree that it's not the only reason bakit mahirap makakuha ng visa. I also agree na TNT is a symptom of a much larger problem. But the fact na kilala na tayo bilang we even have an acronym for it, TNT. The fact that this exists, nilalagay niya sa, tama bang salitang peligro? Nilalagay niya sa peligro yung visa application ng karamihan din sa atin. Sabi niya, may sinabi si Paolo dito, isa pang naabuso yung mga social civil groups like yung Eagles. Oh, may special plates, may connection sa higher up sa lipunan. Padrino system. Let's go. Kung kumpare ko si Kagawad, lolo ko si Chairman, brother-in-law ko si Yusek. Oh my gosh, paring Ray. What else do we have here? Chicken oil. Chicken oil ng Mang Inasal, ginawa na lang ata nilang sachet. Now, when I read through this a while ago, basically, sinabi rin nila that the sachet wasn't exactly because dinidekwat natin yung chicken oil or inaabuso natin yung gravy. But during the pandemic, na naging uso ang sachets, naging uso din ang hindi only gravy dahil sa problema na dulot ng pandemic. But yes, this is very much related sa sinabi ni Paolo na only rice. There is a fine line between enjoying the onliness of our food and abusing it. Kawawa naman, di ba? Kung naubusan mo ng rice yung katabi mo, kailangan niya mag-antay ng bagong saing. Dati yung SNR din may condiment station. Parang gago naman kasi 1 litro hot sauce para sa isang slice ng pizza. I don't think he means this literally, right? Only pancake syrup sa McDo. Grabe kasi magbuhos yung iba. Yeah, may ganun. Eto nga. So, I think the reason why Mang Inasal limited their oil supply to sachets is to reduce operating costs and yung justification na dapat nag-share ng bote ng condiments para iwas hawaan ng COVID. Yeah, makes sense. Any more that you guys want to share? Chat, keep it coming. Ang dami pa actually. The reason why I chose this thread is because there's so many replies. A friend of mine doesn't want his motorcycle weaving in and out of tight spaces in traffic, so he basically treats his motorcycle as a car. I see. One time we were in the middle of traffic stopping for the red light. Some old guy in a car next to us told us to stop taking up space and just squeeze our way onto the front of the traffic. So my dude explained that he doesn't want to scratch his motorcycle up, and the old guy said we were wasting a spot that could otherwise be a space for a car. Don't know if this counts, but the expectation that riders should squeeze in and out of traffic jams sickens me. F discarte, I'd rather be driving normally than accidentally scratching up people's vehicles. I think very relatable to in the sense na isa rin ito sa pet peeve ko, mga nag-alala niyo yung beast mode video. Oh my gosh. I wonder if it's here. Beast mode. I think this one perfectly explain it. Beast mode. Naalala niyo ba yun? It became viral many years ago. Eto, 8 years ago. Oh my gosh. This one is perfect. This one perfectly encapsulates kung ano yung nararamdaman ko sa mga magaling dumiskarte kapag traffic na. Yung mga nagmamadali or yung mga mahilig sumingit. I think it is this one. Ito. Beast mode driving. Sumikat to. I'm not sure you guys remember it, but let me show it.
We're back. And it's time to rock and roll. Inunahan tayo. Yun. Ibig sabihin, pinrovoke niya tayo. Nakita niyo yung TXS na yun? Gigit-gitin natin ng malupit kasi hindi niya tayo pinagbigyan. And I'm gonna make sure he's gonna bleed. So nakita siya, no? So yan yung taxi na gigit-gitin natin. At bago tayo umabot sa mga billboard na yun, na bad trip na siya. And that's a guarantee. So,
naalala niyo ba to?
Medyo traffic pa, no? We'll be right back.
Naalala niyo ba to? Sobrang nag-viral to sa Facebook pa nga ata eh. He says beast mode at one point and then doon na uso yung beast mode na meme. Pasay to sa may airport.
So yun, ano sila, naharangan sila. Papasok natin dito, tapos ang gagawin natin, simple lang, papagayin na niya si Kuya. Yari sa akin. Siguro ito yung masaya. Tinan mo, may gusto sumingit.
Pansin nyo ba, 8 years ago, hindi ganun karami yung motor? Halos walang motor, oh.
Bakit? Bakit? Ha? Bakit? May problema ka?
Nagigit-git ka nga.
Nagigit-gita naman tayo. May problema ka?
Ano ba problema gusto mo?
Ikaw, anong problema gusto mo? Ikaw bumababa eh.
Inano ko lang to kasi nanggigit ka. Tumama ka
di
sa
ka sa
mirror,
gilid.
kita eh.
Di dyan ka sa gilid.
Tumama ka sa mirror, di mo nakita. Diretso ka lang eh.
Madrive damage?
It's an all-out war. Let's go.
Matatama ka na nga eh.
Ano problema mo, ha?
Ano problema mo?
Problema mo.
Sila sabi ko lang walang ginagawa ko.
Baba nga. Lagi tayong cool. Kaya hanggang dun lang sila. Pag sumunod sila, yari sila sa akin.
Saan yung beast mode? I think this is part 2. Ito actually, if you look at the search mode, driver na nag-beast mode sa viral na video, lumutang na. What? Saan na yung beast mode? But yeah, if you look at beast mode here, you'll definitely see what I mean. And it's sad. It's not good in any way whatsoever dahil ang daming nako-compromise sa ganitong behavior, sa ganitong gawain. Paolo has something to say. Ano sabi ni Paolo? May mali sa kultura sa atin kapag nakalusot okay lang. Bahala na. Kanya-kanya makasarili. Pero pagtungtong sa ibang bansa, sobrang diba? Sobrang law-abiding bigla. I get what you mean, Paolo. Parang it begs the question no? What's wrong? Bakit kapag sa Pilipinas, hindi tayo mahilig sumunod ng rules? I do have talking points about that na I think pwede rin natin pag-usapan dahil napag-isipan ko rin yung idea kung bakit ito yung nangyayari sa atin. Bakit ngayon nauuwi ang lahat sa diskarte? It's either may diskarte ka or mawala ka na or maiwanan ka na, 'di ba? So yeah, beast mode. Now you know. Beast mode. Yung mga TNT sa Amerika, this seems to be a popular opinion. Yung mga TNT sa Amerika at kung saan-saan pang bansa, kaya sobrang hirap lumabas ng bansa ngayon kasi maraming namihasa noon. Hindi na nga mayaman bansa natin, hindi pa maganda reputasyon ng Pilipino pagdating sa pagsunod sa immigration laws. Not only that, but shitty, corrupt airport workers taking advantage of Filipinos, foreigners, just worsen the reputation of the Philippines as well. I worked sa US for a while and I attended a couple of Pinoy gatherings. Nung nalaman nila na temporary lang ako, halos lahat ang bukang bibig mag-TNT ka na. May amnesty na binibigay once in a while or some BS like that. Pero contradicting na sila din nagsasabi na never ever divulge yung status mo sa kapwa Pinoy kasi sila din magsusuplong sa'yo for the reward. Oof. That's horrible. That's just twisted in so many ways. Yeah, why follow the rules? Yeah, I think that's one problem, Paolo, kung bakit ganun. When you look at leadership abroad in countries kung saan nagpo-follow ng rules, at least sa local areas nila, people in power or those in position, they tend to follow the rules or show at least that they're following the rules. Dito lantaran hindi eh. So tama rin si Ali Orts. Why follow the rules when mismong leader natin di ginagawa yun? Yeah. Kaya isa pa yung pwede, that's a can of worms altogether. Cancel culture. Other topics here or other people suggested. Dami ng TNT. Yung mini stop and Lawson branches malapit sa dorm namin back in my college days used to implement self-service policy doon sa ice cream machine until people started creating ice cream lightsaber. Tapos either matatapon lang or di ubusin. Ayun, nilipat na sa likod ng cashier bago kami gumraduate. Alright, you know what? Okay, aminin ko, partially guilty ako dito. I am guilty in the sense na yung only twirl, talagang as much as I can in one go. But, I finish it. And, pag nahuhulog siya, sinasalo ko siya sa kamay ko, and then I stuff it in my mouth. But those are like it happened once or twice only. Never ko siya hindi inuubos. So, guilty ako, kind of, but I'm within the rules. Within the rules, and I don't think I crossed the line dahil wala naman akong sinasayang, wala rin akong tinatapon. Umaakit na uli yung mic natin. Wait lang. Ayan. And umakyat na siya all the way here. We really do have to put on a weight on this mic kasi masyado siyang magaan. Here, I think this is... Ito na yung stream natin, no? Buong stream, ayusin lang natin yung mic. There, it's... I think this one's good. So partially guilty, but also at the same time, di rin naman ako ganun kagaling mag-twirl. Siguro, best twirl ko, isang kamay. Yan na yung pinaka-twirl ko. Hindi ko kaya yung sinasabi nilang ice cream lightsaber. Community pantry daw na pang Noche Buena kung kumuha ng mga supplies. Yeah, ito yun. Actually, this one is it, diba? Why can't we have nice things? Sidewalks and sheds. Only in the Philippines where we walk on the main road kasama mga kotse, not on sidewalks. Yung foreigner nephew ko, nagbakasyon sa Pilipinas. One time, napasigaw siya na, look, there's a sidewalk here. Para bang himalaan na may sidewalk. Siguro napaisip yung bata kung bakit walang sidewalk sa kalsada at sa kalsada naglalakad mga tao. Oh well, road widening pa more. Bawal maglakad safely mga tao. Oo nga, no? Yeah, we praised road widening so much that we forgot to actually widen the roads where people can actually walk. Oo nga, no? Now it makes sense kung bakit walang lakaran mga tao. But I wonder kung ano yung diskarte dito. Kasi di ba pinag-uusapan natin diskarte at the expense of other people. Ano kaya to? Meron din ginagawang kalakal yung mga bakal ng mga public properties. Hindi yung diskarte. Magnanakaw lang talaga sila at mapagsamantala. Ito very niche. Video game second-hand market. Puro scalpers. Kahit mga second-hand games, babaratin yung first-hand owners kasi i-resell nila for a profit. Sabi ni Bagong Pahina, oh my gosh, this has to be it. The same can be applied for books. Nauso yung book hoarding at some point sa bansang to. Ginawa ko na lang lumipat ako sa digital purchases for these hobbies. It happens to every collectibles available right now. Buy cheap, sell 2 to 3 times the price. I think this is fair, alright? But let's read some more. I'm pretty much out in the toy collecting world after 21 years of collecting. Buti ka mo, I sell what I don't need and just buy what I want. I sold mostly at acquisition price lang. Yung rare, pinapatungan ko, ayun, ito yung sinasabi kong feeling ko okay lang. Yung rare, pinapatungan ko ng konti para mabawi yung ibang common items na benta ng palugi. Also, toy collecting isn't for me anymore. 40 years old, okay. I think toy collecting or buying cheap, selling high when it comes to collectibles are fair. What's not fair, I think, is hoarding. But also at the same time, I don't think sakit yun ng diskarte. I think sakit yun na dulot ng capitalism. So, that's a different kind of worms. Different kind of worms. Sabi ni Manny, would you say diskarte in another form is another form of corruption? That's actually a tough question. I think yung diskarte na alam natin bilang Pilipino o yung diskarteng Pinoy is not No. Diskarte is inherently not bad, right? Ano ba yung sabihin? Ano ba English ang diskarte? Strategy. Diskarte in English is strategy. But I think pag ginawa nating diskarte ng Pilipino, dun siya nagkakaroon ng bahid ng kasamaan. But at the same time, I don't think din lahat ng diskarte masama. May mga diskarte siguro na makatarungan. But corruption, lahat ng corruption masama. So, if the question is lahat ba ng diskarte corruption? No. Ang corruption ba diskarte? Sometimes, wait, tama ba yung sinabi? I think you get the idea. You know, when you do the entire, is all of something X? Yes. Is all of something Y? Sometimes. That's what I wanted to get across to sound smart. But yeah, I hope you got it anyway. Sabi ni Paolo, hindi naman siguro kasi diskarte yung kung makakatipid ka lang, kung makakalusot. Corruption is nagnanako ka or kumukuha ka at the expense of mga maliliit. Yeah, I think meron silang crossovers. Yun. Feeling ko may crossover ang corruption and diskarte. Kasi it comes at both come at the expense of other people. Diskarte na walang nako-compromise dahil sa personal actions mo, yun yung sinasabi ni Paula na pwede. Yun! Nice! Nice! We're learning things here, chat. May mga diskarte kasi na bad talaga ang purpose or target endpoint. Some diskarte naman for survival lang talaga. Like yung kasibaan sa gravy, masiba ka lang, matakaw ka lang. Corruption is kapag kinuha mo na yung picture ng gravy. Paolo with the analogies here. Let's go, Paolo. Fair question. But yeah, let's go, chat. Depende sa intention. Depende rin siguro sa end effect. Yeah, I think that's it, right? Corruption is just bad. Diskarte pwedeng bad, pwedeng okay lang. Yeah. We figured that out together. Pat on the back, chat. Pat on the back. Alright, maybe let's do one more. Sidewalks, ginawa ng pati ng bahay o garahe. I don't think some of these hindi na diskarte. Some of these are just outright wrong. Travel abroad, again, TNTs. Living in a world without fences and barricades. Everything needs to be gated, even grass at the park. Ito yung sinasabi ko. Yung diskarte sa pagdadrive na pag magaling ka magmaniobra sa traffic, kayo yung nagiging cost ng traffic eh. Lalo yung sa EDSA flyovers, underpass, mga Okay, so I take a route every day when I go to the gym. And itong route na to, kailangan ko dumaan sa service road imbis na sa flyover. And as a responsible driving citizen of Metro Manila, pumipila ako sa service road. But by the time I get to the point between the lane of the service road and the flyover, so again, flyover to, kailangan ko mag-U-turn sa ilalim ng flyover, so sa service road ako dadaan. By the time I get to that junction kung saan nagmi-meet or saan nag-e-end yung service road at yung flyover, siguro mga 10 tricycle na yung nakasingit. And not only that, minsan may mga kotse din na susunod sa mga tricycle. Every day, I feel this. So, tumatak sa akin to, lalo na yung sa EDSA flyovers or underpass mga sumisingit. Eto, kung pwede lang natin to i-upvote eh. Don't forget yung tipong 2 lanes lang side nyo, tapos may mga jeep nakaharang sa right lane, tapos yung left lane, puro motor na nagka-counterflow. Ayun, bottleneck traffic. So what's the point of all of this? I think the point of all of this is not really to put people down, but to collectively frown upon this habit. Kumbaga, it's also bad to shame and bring people down for this kind of behavior, because I think one of the comments here mention na simptomas ito ng mas malaki pang problema. Actually, back in college, yung professor ko, may naalala akong sinabi niyang theory. He said na the reason why sobrang hilig nating mga Pinoy na mag-break ng rules at natuto tayong dumiskarte is because we were colonized for 300 years. 300 years by the Spanish, 50, I think, Americans and another 3 from the Japanese. So during those times na under tayo at inaabuso tayo, mahabang colonized tayo, we taught ourselves to fend for ourselves as individuals because ano na to eh, 'di ba? It's either you fight for yourselves or you die during that situation. Kaya until now, nakapasok sa kultura natin or talagang it's deep within our culture na dumidiskarte tayo. Unfortunately, it's now at the expense of other people. So we have to realize na minsan yung mga diskarte natin na medyo guilty tayo, may mga nadedehadong ibang tao, businesses even, and even those who are marginalized, mga may PWD. Just like the comment I read earlier, yung traffic, yung magaling magmaniobra, nakarating ka nga ng mas mabilis sa pupuntahan mo, pero paano naman yung mga na-delay sa diskarte mo? I think a good way for this would be to think about how diskarte is a zero-sum game. If you're not familiar with the zero-sum game, let's use the traffic analogy. Let's say, traffic analogy, yung traffic or yung galing mo sa diskarte magmaneobra, naka-save ka ng 3 minutes. So plus yun sa'yo, di ba? Let's say plus 3 sa'yo yun. Yung plus 3 mo, negative 3 naman ng ibang tao. So when you add everything up, it's still 0. Walang tunay na progress na naganap. And I think for us to gain progress together, I think we kind of have to kick the habit already of personal gain, especially when it comes at the expense of other people. It's a reality check. And with that, I think we can end this live stream. Don't forget to like our live stream. Subscribe if you haven't yet. I'm gonna jump over to Kumu in just a bit. I think Paolo got ahead of me pagdating sa point. The point of this is to make us aware na minsan tayo na magpulis sa sarili natin. Nice. Daang matuwid kaysa 20 pesos na bigas. Natawa ako kasi may kilala ako naki-U-turn sa isang building para umiwas. Mas malayong U-turn. Ayun, hinarangan na ng building. Medicines for type 2 diabetes. Ito, sinabi to Ron ni Rayman earlier na hino-hoard yung Ozempic na gamot para lang hindi tumaba. Naging makasirili tuloy sa mga kilos natin. Yeah, thank you so much for this stream. I learned a thing or two. I hope you did too. If you enjoyed, please hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't yet, and I'll see you in tomorrow's live stream. Gawin ba natin yung GCash? Yung GCash condition? Kasi parang gumana kanina eh. Gumana kahapon eh. Siguro wag na lang. I think okay na tayo. I'll just see you tomorrow for tomorrow's live stream. Dahil nabanggit mo na, Ali Orts, yung reseta, oh my gosh, isa pang diskarte, isa pang ano yan eh. Isa pang buong sistema ng diskarte yung reseta, 'di ba? Doktor na doktor. Tumataas kapag sleeve. Kaya tayo naka-sleeveless today kasi Wellness Wednesday sa Kumu. Kaya naka-costume, naka-uniform lang naman tayo. O, 'di ba? Have a great evening, everybody. If you wanna go to Kumu 2 para magkita or ma-extend yung usapan natin, I'll be online there by about 9:30. Kailangan ko lang din mag-upload ng TikTok. So, I'll get right to doing that. Thank you for watching. Please watch the video kung na-late kayo. The entire thing on your background para ma-monetize na tayo soon, you know. Bye everyone. Thank you so much. Bye Caleb. Bye Ali Orts, Paring Ray, Paolo, Ron. Kung andito si Paolo ngayon, wala naman si Renly, Pinoy Adventurista. Jax also, Manny, Tin, I think, also dropped by. That's it. Bye-bye, everyone. Thank you, Aliords. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.